A major manufacturer over in Fort Payne is closing its doors 2 months after a warn notice went out to plant employees announcing the shutdown. The impact, almost 500 people without jobs going into the new year. Plant employees and city leadership got the notice in late October, and since then there have been multiple job fairs for the affected employees before the plant's closure on the 27th. Fox 54's Caleb Aguayo takes us to Fort Payne to hear about how this closure will impact the community.
Renfro Brands is closing down its sock manufacturing plant later this month, laying off over 450 people right in the middle of the holidays. It's the last of the city's sock manufacturing industry, which started to decline back in 2008. Mayor Brian Bain says it's going to impact the local economy, but they've taken some steps to make sure the city stays afloat.
We have bounced back from that decline of the sock industry back in 2008. We're not where we need to be, but we have by far come to a place that we've diversified and been able to survive.
With that diversification, Mayor Bain says the city and the Economic Development Authority are working closely with the impacted workers to help them find new jobs.
They put some job fairs together, and they have had various meetings with some of those folks, trying to place them in other positions, because there are other industries here.
Mayor Bain adds that it's unfortunate, but it all comes down to finances.
At the end of the day, it's a business decision for them, and they just feel that they can do better, other places, and maybe they didn't have as many orders as what they needed, and this is where they saw the cut.
Renfro Brands is also looking to transfer some employees from the Fort Payne plant to Cleveland, Tennessee, where they're consolidating, planning to add up to 75 new positions. They said in a statement, current Fort Payne employees will receive priority consideration for new positions being created in Tennessee, adding this manufacturing consolidation will result in overall operations that are more efficient and more flexible. Renfro will maintain its presence with a warehouse and distribution center here in Fort Payne, where they'll retain around 50 employees. In Fort Payne, I'm Caleb Aguayo, Fox 54 News.
The Fort Payne Career Center, DeKalb County Sheriff's Office, and businesses in Fort Payne are also offering assistance to the employees that are being laid off.